example that I saw hundreds of times. If you go into, if I could go magically into your body right now and just deplete vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, the sunshine vitamin.
Okay. I wouldn't be tan.
You wouldn't be tan. Number one, you'd lose your tan.
Yeah.
But number two, this is arguably the single most important compound in the human body, right? I mean, human beings have hundreds of vitamins in our bloodstream, but we're only capable of making one, vitamin D3. There's scantly a single cell in the entire human body that doesn't have a receptor for this vitamin. When it's depleted, it has an effect on our immune function, our hormone function, on all kinds of things. So if I was able to go into the body and deplete vitamin D3, and about 50% of the world's population is clinically deficient, darker complected populations are even in the 85% or more range, because the darker your skin, the less vitamin D3 you generate from the sun. If I was able to deplete this, eventually you would present with rheumatoid arthritis-like symptoms, right? Your joints would start to ache. The soles of your feet would be sore and achy when you got out of bed in the morning. You'd wake up feeling like you had a workout the night before when you haven't. You'd notice that you're starting to be brain foggy. You'd probably start to notice that the incidence of getting sick is more frequent. And if you went to the wrong family practitioner, which I saw hundreds of times in my career, because you present with rheumatoid arthritis-like symptoms, they just diagnose you with rheumatoid arthritis without doing SED rates, blood work. And generally they will put you on something called a corticosteroid. And so now you have a missing raw material in the human body, D3, cholecalciferol, that's led you to seek medical advice. You were misdiagnosed with a condition you didn't have. You don't have rheumatoid. You started a corticosteroid, which was a prescription you didn't need. And we knew from the database that once you started a corticosteroid, you had roughly 6 years and 1 day until you were having a joint replacement. So now 6 years in the future, you're having a joint replacement. And now that joint replacement causes a reduction in mobility, what's called your ambulatory profile, how well you ambulate. So now you've been diagnosed with a condition you don't have, put on a prescription that wasn't needed. It ended up having a joint replacement that wasn't required, reduced your mobility, and now you can bring in all of the diseases that exacerbate with reduced mobility.